Hello everybody, welcome back. It's another video. This video is going to be about my 5 tips, my golden rules on how you can achieve your goals in 2022 or in any year. Honestly, it doesn't matter. These goals can work in any year. So let's get started. Number 1, write that shit down. So essentially, the reason why you want to write down your goals is, first of all, you're not going to forget. I mean, you will forget, but you're going to have it written down so you can check it out later and you have no excuses. The second reason why you might want to write down your goals is because it's kind of like a contract, like to yourself. Like in a way, when you write it down, you are like crystallizing your want to get that goal. If you didn't write it down, did you really want it? So yeah, write your goals down. It'll like solidify for yourself, like, hey, this is something that I want to work towards. I want to get this, and you're not going to forget about it. I mean, you probably will forget it, but you're going to have it there on the side so you can check it anytime. And bonus tip for that is remind yourself of your goals every day. I remember I used to literally say, I'm independent, fit, and something. I'm independent, fit, and kind. I used to say those 3 things to myself every day because they were like personality traits that helped me achieve my goals. And then I just kept saying that shit so I wouldn't forget. Anyways, that's besides the point. Tip number 2, figure out how and why you want to achieve your goals. Okay, so it's pretty good if you write your goal down, you know what you want, but now you got to think about, how am I going to get that? Why do I even want it? Yeah? So let's say you want to get abs. That's your goal. Your goal in 2022 is to get abs. Why? Why do you want abs? Well, I want abs because the girls are going to look at me if I'm fat, and if I have abs, I'm going to pull more girls. And that's facts. Okay? That's your why. And now you got to figure out, how am I going to do this? Oh my god. How is not hard. How is like so easy. You just look it up on the internet. How to get abs. There's going to be a whole bunch of shit advice out there, but really in your brain, you already know. If you want to get abs, work your abs out, and you got to be skinny enough, right? Or lean enough. So you got to lose some weight. Right? It's really not that hard to figure out how to achieve your goals. What's kind of tricky is figuring out why. Like, is that why strong enough? Like, if I am at home thinking to myself, oh, I don't really want to work out. Or if there's an ice cream in front of me, it's like, oh, fuck, I really want to eat this ice cream. And then in your head, you're like, oh, I know I shouldn't because I want to have abs, but... Right? This is when you think about your why. Yeah, remember what? And then you say, but if I eat it, then none of the girls are gonna come to me. Do you reckon that's a strong enough reason? It might be for you, but to each their own. Okay, so when you think about your why, think about like a reason why that is strong enough to keep you like pointed in the right direction. All right, so that's number 1 and number 2. So number 1 was write them down. Number 2 is figure out how and why, and also write that shit down. All right, number 3 tip on how to achieve your goals. Don't rely on motivation and feelings and how you feel. Okay, that stuff is unreliable. Like, everybody at the beginning of the year is very motivated. So that's why the gyms are packed. That's why you see people running around. That's why you see people eating kind of healthy. You know what I mean? Oh, schnoizer. Hopefully Kevin Din doesn't watch this video. So yeah, motivation is good. Like being motivated is good, right? It's a good thing for you. It's easy for you to get stuff done. However, you can't rely on it. That's not gonna help. That's not gonna make you achieve your goals, right? Like what's gonna like actually get you to your goal is by doing this shit over and over and over and over and over again and being consistent with it, like sticking with it. Persistence pays off. You know what I mean? So you don't want to rely on your emotions. Like as soon as your emotions get involved, like as soon as that guy in your head is like, oh no, I don't want to do it, I'm not feeling good today, you know what I mean? Like, you're fucked. You're fucked if you rely on motivation to get you going. However, tip number 4 is going to help you out here. So don't rely on the motivation, rely on something else. Rely on systems. That's number 4, right? So put systems in place. What do I mean by systems? A system, to me, when I'm achieving my goals, is just, it's either like a routine or like a way to make things easy for me. You know, like a way to make things, just easier. So for example, I was cutting a long time, last year I was cutting. I committed myself for at least 3 months I was going to cut, and the systems I put in place were key. So if I want to make cutting easy for myself, like essentially all you need to do to cut is to be on a calorie deficit. Okay? That means either you eat less food or you exercise more, do more cardio. Right? And then you combine both of those, you're going to be absolutely skinny, like no fat. So, which one do you reckon of those is easier? Cardio or eating a bit less? Well, it depends, right? They can both be pretty easy. So I started off by doing the easiest shit that I could. I ate less, first of all. I ate a little bit less, I started losing. You know, lose a little bit at a time. And then I started doing a little bit of cardio. You know, a little bit of walking. So the systems that I put in place to eat less started coming in when it got a little bit more difficult. So it was like, I got to track my calories now. I got to weigh myself every morning. This stuff happens over and over again. Super easy to do. Makes me feel good when I see my weight going down and I can see my progress, right? And then on top of that, I need to have the right food. So I'm not going to go out every fucking day to get the right food. I'm going to stock up on all the food that I know that I'm going to eat that's going to keep me lean. Alright, so I fucking bought a shit ton of egg whites, shit ton of eggs, a whole bunch of like no sugar soft drink. All of that shit and then to make it even better, I removed all of the shit that would make me fat. So, goodbye chips, goodbye lollies, goodbye noodles. Oh my god. I just removed all of the stuff that was bad. I just introduced all the stuff that was good. That's me putting a system in place to achieve my goal, you know? Like change your environment, make this shit easy for yourself. Okay? If you make it easy, you don't have to rely on motivation. It's like, fuck, I'm so hungry, what the fuck am I gonna eat? Open the cupboard, there's nothing there. You're not gonna eat, you're gonna get skinny. Or there's fruit, you know? That fruit's gonna be good for you. Eat that. Or there's broccoli. Eat that broccoli, man. You learn to love that shit. Alright. That was number 4. Putting systems in place, making shit easy for yourself. Number 5 is rethink or change the way that you think. This is a pretty big one. This goes for just life decisions in general. So if we're talking goals don't happen by like making big events, you know, like it's not, oh, I did this thing one time and then I got my goal. It's all about these little decisions that you make along the way, all throughout, right? So you can make a whole plan, you can make a whole system, right? You can have a program for the gym, know exactly what day you're gonna go, but if you don't follow it, you're not fucking going to achieve your goal, right? So this is where the changing your mind comes in. Yeah, rethink, bruh. So it's the day. Yeah, it's Monday, leg day, right? You wake up. Maybe it's 8 o'clock, 8 a.m., and you know you have gym at 9. Okay? What's your brain saying to you? Oh, you're tired. Last night, you were out, right? You wake up at 8, your mind is saying, oh, bro, I'm tired. I just had a night out last night. I'm gonna have a break. Okay. Now, this is, if you skip the gym, you're a pussy. Okay? But your mind, that's what your mind instantly goes to think about. Look, my mind thinks that too, right? I'm sure everybody thinks about that. You're tired, you don't want to go. That's what your mind says. But you got to realize Like that little voice, it's not actually you, you know? Separate yourself from that little guy inside your head who's saying, I'm tired, I don't want to go to the gym. That's not you, right? You're something else. You're this whole thing, right? So just separate yourself from that feeling, that pussy shit, and say, nah, fuck it, I'm just gonna go anyways. Yeah? Or just laugh at it like, haha, okay, pussy guy in my brain. And then you go. Yeah? So you have the ability to rethink. Don't get attached to whatever you said initially. Stop and rethink it. Or you can have like a little conversation with the guy. It's like, let's compromise. Maybe I won't go in the morning. I'll make it happen at nighttime. You know what I mean? So just rethink. Okay, so those are my 5 tips. Number 1, write them down. Number 2, figure out how and why. Number 3, don't rely on motivation or your feelings. Number 4, put systems in place to make it easy. And number 5, rethink. There you have it. My 5 tips for achieving your goals. And now we can have a look at some of my goals for 2022 in a light-hearted twist. So number 1, we have health and fitness. Health and fitness. Actually, health and fitness is not my goal. I have 4 goals and I separate them in. I have 4 goals separated into 4 categories. So my first category is health and fitness. Second category is career. Next one is I don't know. One of them is personal, and one of them's what the fuck is that other one? Oh, side hustles. Okay, let's do health and fitness first. Can you guys see that? I wonder. Can I make these bigger? Oh, I sure can. Alright. Health and fitness. Oh, the way that I do my goals, by the way, when I write them down, is I tend to write down 1 fluffy goal and 1 concrete goal. So the fluffy goal is just like a big crazy goal that would be kind of cool if I got, but I don't really need to get it. It's kind of just for fun. It's like the goal that I tell people. And then the second one is the goal that I sort of like keep to myself. It's like, these are my concrete goals, but I guess I'm sharing it now. Just for you guys, you know? So, health and fitness. My fluffy goal is I want to be rewarded for my body. So, I'm trying to get free shit. That's one of my goals for this year, actually. Like, talking financially, I want to get free shit from people. So, anyways, rewarded for my body. I mean, you can be rewarded with money if you're a model or a Gymshark sponsored athlete. But the realistic and concrete ones are, I want to see my abs, so it means I need to lose some weight. I think I can get it if I'm 70 kilos, but realistically it's probably like 65. I'll lose a bit more weight. Dunk. I want to squat 140. So, I mean, I don't need to squat 140 to dunk, but like, it's just shit that I want to get. And so that's what I want. And then after that, I've got how I'm gonna do it. So you see my abs. I'm just gonna have to track my calories, weigh less, eat less. So this is all like systems talk. So I know what I have to do, and then there's some stuff that's gonna make it easier for me. So I have to cut. So if I'm gonna be on a cut, it's easier to stick to it if I if I track my calories, weigh myself every morning, do a little bit of cardio, and eat less. Cool. If I want to get strong, it's easier to get strong if I put myself on a program, stay accountable with someone, or if I fucking gym with someone. And if I want to dunk, I have to dunk, practice dunking. So I'm just gonna get a dunk session each week, and I probably should schedule that. All right, so that's my health and fitness goals. Now we got my career goals. So I'm currently working at a startup. If you didn't know, it's a startup that I want to be at. So I'm really enjoying. If you know anything about startups, we're currently in the. We just got our seed funding, so it's like 0th round, and we just started. Anyways, my goal in my career, I don't really have a concrete one. It's just that I want to be like, I'm not. If it was to be a concrete one, it would be like, I want a promotion, or I want to get this much money or something. I don't know, but for me, at least where I am right now, is I just want to be useful. So I'm just trying to contribute here, and I think the best way for me to contribute is to keep learning, asking questions, being vocal. And in order to do that, I need to develop these relationships at work, talk to people, just talk, learn as much as I can of everybody, and then build up my confidence, all that shit, and then that'll be good for me. Okay, number 3, side hustles. So my side hustles are gonna be this year. Is it really gonna lead me to get anything? I don't know. If I get one free thing this year, I'll be fucking insanely happy. I've been wanting to get free shit for the longest time. Anyways, so I guess what I want is I want clout. So I'm talking 20k YouTube subs, and the target that I want to reach, or the concrete goal, is I want to release 150 videos this year. Which is crazy. And then I've got my how. I mean, it's not that hard how. I'm just gonna make videos each week. And then obviously it's not that easy to create a video. Like, there's editing and there's recording and there's a whole bunch of shit involved. So I have to come up with some sort of system to pump out a whole bunch. Maybe I'll do shorter videos. Those could work. Improve the quality of my content. So currently the quality of my content, you know what? There is this guy. His guy's name is like Arakal or something. Bro, he literally just plays TikTok videos and he comments over them. She belongs to the streets. Like that guy. I quite like that, actually. Maybe I'll do that for volleyball. Genius. Alright, anyways. Personal. So my personal goals. Sounds kind of sad, but I'm trying to make some friends. And I don't want... That Instagram follow one is just a target to be a reflection of how many friends I'm making while I'm in Melbourne. Okay? Like, I don't need 600 followers. It's just like, I want to see 600 followers because that means that I'm achieving my goals, you know? Which is making friends. So, yeah, I got some things that I want to do when I'm being social. Dance, volleyball, go to the club, and try to talk to people, no matter what. Alright, so there you go. Those are my goals for 2022. Please leave your goals down in the description. I'll give them a rating. I'll make sure to comment and say something shit about... I'll make sure to tell you a reason why your goals are shit. So, there you go. That's it from me. Thank you for listening.